The pork pie. Delicious goodness. A classic English dish. But hang on a minute. How did we get here? Hello and welcome for another glorious day out on my bike, on my 3-speed. Oh, look at that track stand. Oh, not a foot down. So today we're going out for a little run in the countryside to see if we can't pick up a really nice bit of pork pie. It's going to be a 20-mile trip, I think. Oof, exciting. Come on. It's sunny. Let's have a lovely day together. So here we are in the middle of somewhere. And today we're on the 3-speed. Shut up, sheep. We're going on a little pie hunt. Rumour has it that the best pork pies in the country are in Melton Mowbray. To dispute that, because they are in fact from a little village just up the road from me, just in the outskirts of Rugby, South Kilworth, Joseph Morris Butchers. Oh, they're a bit naughty. You imagine a Melton Mowbray pork pie. I want to say how they used to be, about 10-20 years ago. Well, these Joseph Morris ones, they're like that. Like a Melton Mowbray pork pie turned up to 11. I think they're better myself. Anyway, we're going with this little trickle. It's about I don't know how far it is actually. I'm not really a big Strava fan. I think it's about 18-20 miles, something like that. So we're on the mighty Triumph 3-speed. Let's give it a quick tour. North Road bars, because I do like a high up relaxed position. They're just a smidge over the height of the seat, saddle, which is really nice. Focus, there we go. 199mm wide boy. Because I got a big ass! Yeah! I've tried all the Brooks. I've tried Brooks. I've tried Kotick. Not Kotick, what is it? Oh, whatever it is, I'll overdub that. Here. Charge spoon. And I've never got on them because they're all too narrow. Morning! So yeah, more details. Comfortable twine, soak up a bit of wet. Big bell, get dickheads out of the way. Perfectly adequate U-brakes. Although I have fitted V-brake pads in them, and on the steel rims when it's wet, as anyone who knows who rides these boys, it makes it a whole lot better. Rack panniers, 38 in the front, 22 on the rear, 38-22, giving me all the gears I need. Although I have found, now I've got fitter, I am spending most of my time in third with the occasional foray into first. Steel mudguards for the rain. Yeah, that's all that. And music from my JBL clip. Although I can't play you a sample of the music I'm listening to because YouTube will go, oh, copyright infringement. Oh. Right, onwards and upwards. Let's see how she rides. M6 and the A14 and all that toss joined together, and they built a lovely bridge and a lovely cycle path, which I shall now make use of. Stanford Hall in wonderful Leicestershire. There it is. Lovely, isn't it? Marvellous wrought iron gate. Now, Stanford Hall should be given more recognition than it does for a very unfortunate and untimely event. So, Stanford Hall, and insert here because I can't remember who it was.
Percy Pilcher.
Very unfortunate, because this place here should have been the birth of powered flight and not the North Carolina, Virginia debacle in America, because
4 years
before the Wright brothers did their first flight,
Percy Pilcher
was ready to try his own powered flight vehicle. He built gliders and flown them successfully on possibly some of those bits over there, some of those hilly bits, possibly, I don't know. I haven't really researched this, I'm just winging it. Anyway, he was waiting for a motorcycle engine, as a lot of early planes were, to go into his new glider, and that's become the first person to fly under engine-driven powered flight, that's what I'm trying to say. But there was a delay in the motor being delivered, and unfortunately he thought he'd go out and have a little go on his glider, and it all went a bit horribly wrong, and he crashed and died, which is a real shame, because that would have meant, had he been successful, this here would have been the birth of powered flight, which is also convenient because just down the road in Rugby was where the first jet engine was made. Oh, time, you are a fickle mistress. That might all be completely wrong and a load of bollocks. I've done zero research, but it's a lovely day, so I thought I'd, walk into the blinding sun and fry my ass. Onwards, I've got pork pies to get.
just to the side of the lovely country lane I'm cycling along, this lovely old brick-built bridge, which has a really nice cobbled surface. Not sure of the age, but it's part of the Stanford Hall. Lovely cobbled surface there, look at that.
I just caught this out of the corner of my eye and shit myself.
Turned out it was the twisted stump of an elm, I would guess, because they grow like that. But it did look kind of scary.
Shakespeare was dyslexic, it would probably come from here. It's an easy enough mistake to make. Can't all be linguistically perfect.
Yeah, so you know what I said earlier about only dropping into first gear now and again? Well, this is one of those now and again moments, because the hill going into the village was a little bit on the tasty side, but doable. So, you know, if it doesn't leave you in a heap collapsed on the floor, it makes you stronger or something, I don't know, some old toss. So we arrived to the village with its quaint postman, leafy lined trees, gardens full of mighty oaks, and the occasional little cottage. And more importantly, a nice little friendly family butcher's. After 9.5 grueling, hot, sticky miles, we made it to Joseph Mottley's Butcher's in South Kilworth.
Made it. Don't mind admitting, it's raging hot. I think these steaks are going to cook themselves. Says here, Reverend Dr. William Pearson, rector of South Kilworth, which is where we are, co-founder of the Royal Astronomic Society. Well, there you go. That's his gates. That's his gate. Look at that. I'd expect to see a massive telescope out the roof, to be honest. There you go. That's just me. Hill to go down. Need somewhere for a pork pie. Sausage roll. I'm going to have a sausage roll, I think. Yeah, I just got one. I got one extra, so I can have it now. Let's go.
And here it is, later that day. Look at that lovely pastry, and look at the lovely coarse ground pork. Coarse, very groundly, just a little bit of salt and pepper. A little bit jelly, not too much. And the taste. Oh yeah. Oh my God, look at that face, it says it all. It's lovely. Just chomp away on that all day long. I find a pork pie very fulfilling.
Oof. Well, that was a little fun journey, wasn't it? A little bit of history. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more general shenanigans and see what can be done on a 3-speed, ordinary, cheap, nasty bike, subscribe up and I'll tell you a funny story or two. Bye. Bye.